I want to bring in now David Rubin, frequent guest on this program. He's the former mayor of Shiloh, Israel, and he's the founder of the Shiloh Israel Children's Fund, which runs a therapeutic center for terror victim children in Israel. Sir, welcome back to the program. You're a star, and it's great to see you again.
Stuart.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Good to be with you.
Can I ask you about America's ambassador to Israel, who has said publicly that he would like to move the embassy to Jerusalem? The Washington Post has attacked the ambassador designate and said that it will cost American lives. Where do you stand on this, sir?
Well, I think since Trump was elected, I would hope that there's going to be a turn of direction. You know, for about 40 years, we've been getting the exact same story from these American administrations. We have to have land for peace. We have to have a Palestinian state. We can't recognize Israel's capital as Jerusalem, even though we know that the capital is Jerusalem. We have to pretend that it's not the capital of Israel. Look, the fact is that Jerusalem has been the capital of Israel for over 3,000 years, and it's time that Israel got the same respect that Fidel Castro in Cuba got. Okay, the Obama administration recognized Havana as the capital of Cuba. Could he at least recognize Jerusalem as Israel's capital? Everyone knows that that's the cradle of civilization, of Western civilization.
Is Mr. Trump popular in Israel?
Very popular. He got about 80% of the vote among American Israelis like myself, who have dual citizenship and have the right to vote in the United States.
Sir, I'd like to ask you about the Christmas market attack in Berlin. I've been very strong on this program, saying that it's in fact the Judeo-Christian world that is under attack, and I would like to see a more muscular response to it. How do you feel about that, sir?
Well, I agree with you wholeheartedly. I don't know. I don't know how many of your viewers have ever heard of the terrorist organization Baptist Jihad. Okay, I'm sure that they haven't, because there is no such terrorist organization. Judaism, Christianity are rooted in the Judeo-Christian tradition, which believes in love your neighbor as yourself. That is the highest precept in Judaism. But in Islam, the highest precept is jihad, holy war against all what they call the unbelievers, which as has been pointed out, includes Jews, includes Christians. In the mosques around the world, when the imams preach, they say, first we're going to get the Saturday people and then the Sunday people. They know exactly what they're talking about. And sometimes they're more explicit and they say first the Jews and then the infidels, which of course means the Christians in their eyes.
Have you seen a lot of European Jews leaving Europe and going to Israel? I am told that there is an increasing outflow. Well,
there's been a slight increase. You know, unfortunately, Jews are a stiff-necked people and don't move so quickly when they see that something is not right. I am very concerned about the situation in Europe. The calls for Sharia law are increasing every day. The terrorism is increasing every day. And I'm concerned for the Jews. I'm concerned for the Christians as well. The situation is very bad. And I see the rise of the parties on the right, the anti-immigration parties. And frankly, if I was living in those countries, I would be voting for them too.
David Rubin, always a pleasure. Thank you very much for joining us, sir. And may I wish you the very best wishes of the season, sir.
Well, thank you. I can say to you, Stuart, Merry Christmas, and you can say to me, Happy Hanukkah. But please do not say Happy Holidays, okay? I don't like these meaningless expressions.
Happy Hanukkah,
you got
David Rubin. Happy Hanukkah indeed. And thanks for being on the show. Good man.
Thank you. Thank you. Merry
sir.
Christmas.
Yes, sir.